Wardley stops Joseph Parker in the 11th round. In the 11th round, he stopped Joseph Parker. You know what's interesting about the fight is that I feel conflicted on this. I feel conflicted. In one way, I feel that, look, Joseph Parker ate, what, 10, 15, 20 unanswered shots, and then the fight was stopped. But at the same time, it was a terrible stoppage because Joseph Parker was exhausted. He was never physically hurt. So I don't know how you would judge this. Either way, Wardley wins the fight. I don't think either one of these guys beat Usyk. Usyk is just simply at another level than both of these guys. Usyk stands alone in the mountain in the heavyweight division. But look, let me add two guys to the panel. Brim, Fight Sports Talk. What's up, fellas? What you think about the fight?
Well, as a New Zealander and somebody who's always supported Parker, I was ringside for his second professional fight. This one really does suck, but that's the fight business.
That's part of it, man. That's part of it. But look, I mean, I didn't like the stoppage, but at the same time, Joseph Parker can't sit there and not answer back with all those shots.
Yeah, trust me. No one wants to. When you're a fan of somebody, nobody but yourself wants to make excuses for your man losing. But Parker shouldn't have been getting hit by that many shots. The stoppage was bad because you can't. I mean, Wardley was in more trouble. Wardley was in more trouble earlier on in the fight. I think it was round 8 or something where he was caught by like 4 right hands in a row.
It was round 8. That was a war.
The stoppage was bad. But man, I said this before the fight. I don't know why Parker came in. Okay, this is not the excuse. Not an excuse for
he came fight. Just to cut you off then quick. He came in heavy. He came in heavy yesterday. I wish Newt would have gone live yesterday because I had this fight 70-30 Parker. As soon as he came in heavy.
Hit kid, Fabio, I told you.
Yeah, Supreme's right. As soon as Parker came in heavy, I'm like, this is now a 55-45 fight. Wardley has a real chance.
I told you, man. I told you, my man Fabio was going to swipe. I told you, man.
You didn't tell shit, man. That was a bullshit ass topic.
I'm fucking buzzing.
Stop talking about that stoppage. You guys are not in the ring. He's not giving back. Listen, it's a give and take. You're not giving back. It's a referee.
Hold on, fellas. Let me organize it before we start going off. First off, I like to apologize to everybody because I was supposed to go live yesterday. I didn't. Clavo's baby mama hit me up. I got a little distracted. Clavo, I'm sorry she was with me, bro. Look, I'm gonna send her a get well card because her throat is all fucked up right now. So Clavo's baby mama's throat is all fucked up. But don't worry, we will be live Monday.
He masturbated 25 times in a row.
Hold on, Brim. We will be live Monday, and I will address two things. I'm going to address Money Brown, and I'm going to address the rematch with Southpaw Boxing and the IBFP, and I want everybody there Monday because the showdown is going down like Clavo's baby mama. And look, anyway, Hit Kid. But before I know Brim got a lot of shit to talk about. I've been ignoring Brim, but let me get to Hit Kid first. Hit Kid, was this a shit stoppage or not? And let me just be honest, Hit, because I see it both ways, and it's both ways. Like Fight Sports.
Let me go with you. In the moment, I was overjoyed. Can I be clear? Because I'm always cheering on the British fighter. I was overjoyed. Once I've come down off me high and everything, it's a bad stoppage. It's a bad stoppage. When you come down from the moment, it's a bad stoppage. Parker should have been given an 8 count or at least allowed to go down on his shield. He wasn't fully throwing back, but you had to give him that chance in a heavyweight fight of this magnitude. Let me be clear, I do think he would have got stopped in round 12.
Wow.
I'm being very fair with that. I think he would have been stopped in round 12.
Hold on, Hit. Do you have any criticism for Joseph Parker for not throwing any shots back?
He was tired, gassed. I don't have criticism over that. I have criticism of him coming in heavy. Why come in heavy for this fight?
You got to have some energy when this man not throwing any shots back.
No, I can see that, but Nuke, the reason why he wasn't was because he was gassed. Why come in heavy for this fight? made
If you
absolutely
stop
no
defending
sense.
yourself, they're liable to stop the fight at any given moment. You have to defend yourself. I don't
Yo,
like the
Noob,
stoppage.
stop the bullshit
I
now,
don't like
Noob.
the
Stop the
stoppage.
bullshit
But you
now.
gotta
Stop
defend
the
Can we
yourself.
say,
bullshit now.
hey, Noob,
Stop
hey, Noob,
the
hey,
bullshit
Noob,
now,
can we
Noob.
say, listen, let's ask one question. All right, it was a good fight, right? What is the referee's job?
The
To protect the
referee's
fighter.
job is to protect both fighters.
Exactly. The referee wants you to come in alive and wants you to go out alive, right? What if he didn't stop it and Fabio would have got another great, massive, clean shot? Parker would have went down, and then we won't see Parker again, or something wrong with the brain, or something like that. His job is to see.
Yo,
You're not
Supreme,
defending
Supreme, you
yourself.
full of
If you're
Supreme
not
shit
throwing
right
your
now.
hands,
You're
he's
full of Supreme
Hold
shit.
on 1 second. And
Well,
then
referee job.
cocksuckers like Brim will come on here complaining
Cocksucker
that they
right
don't
now,
care
you
about the
motherfucking
fighters.
chump.
He's going to be putting out all
You a
these
fucking
they
Hey,
don't
hey,
care about the fighters.
Nuke is a chump right now.
Nuke. Can I set a dangerous
Chump right
precedent?
now.
Nuke, can I set a dangerous precedent?
Yeah.
I want to set a really dangerous precedent.
Yo, Nuke is a chump right now.
What if this is the year end where the British fighters pull off the massive upsets?
Wait a minute. Is Anthony Yard beating David Benavidez next? If he knocks David Benavidez out,
Don't
then
cream on
Fight
yourself.
Sport's going to be in hell.
Nuke, don't cream on yourself.
Everybody's going to be in hell. Can Anthony
Don't
Yard
cream
do
on yourself,
Hold
Nuke.
on,
what
hold
did
on,
Fight
hold
Sports?
on, hold
What
on.
happens if this is
Y'all
the
hear this?
year
Y'all
end
hear
of the
Nuke right
British
now?
upset?
Who's full of shit, Brim?
Diabolical.
Brim, who's full
All
of
right,
shit?
You,
if
Tell
I'm
me.
going to jump on a.
bro, you are absolutely diabolical. You up there going to bat for that weak ass stoppage, bro. While you sitting
No,
on the
I'm not
sidelines
defending the
down
stoppage.
aggressive,
I'm saying
you
I can see
fucking
it both
super
ways,
duper
Brim.
hyping on somebody
You
else.
I
They
have
can
to
can't
see
even
it
pay
defend
a
both
back.
ways.
yourself.
I think it
Hold
was
on,
a
let me
bad
say it.
stoppage.
You
Hold
looking
on, Brim.
bad in these
Hold
streets
on,
right
Brim.
now.
You making accusation and say I'm going to bat for the stoppage. I didn't say it was a good stoppage. I said I don't like the stoppage, but I also understand that if you do not defend yourself, they will call the fight.
Bro, he threw punches and ducked punches right before the
He was
stoppage. Stop
getting
the
hit in his
bullshit.
fucking
That was a
face.
bad stoppage. A great
Nuke,
fight, bad
can I
stoppage.
say
It
End of
can
the
be
day.
two things at once,
Let
Brim.
Hamad go.
Brim,
Let Hamad go.
always
There's a
Let
time
Hamad
for
defending
go.
two
the
things in one
lowest
time, and
common
this ain't the
denominator.
Let
situation,
Hamad
Nuke.
go.
Hush
Always
it.
the lowest
Put a
common
fucking fork in
denominator.
that bullshit, Nuke.
Nuke,
When
let Hamad
Haney
go.
stops Norman.
Yo, Kawhi Leonard, Dirk Nowitzki, and LeBron in Cleveland.
Nuke,
Shut
let
your ass
Hamad
up.
go.
All right, yo, I don't think it was the worst stoppage. If I'm being honest, could they have given Parker a couple more seconds, maybe 5-10 seconds? Yeah, but after rewatching it, he wasn't protected himself properly. Yet,
Thank you.
was he thrown a couple of shots and was he trying to
Man,
move out the
before
way? Maybe, but he wasn't really defending himself, and
he
I
was taking
thought he
too
was
many
kind
hard
of hanging
shots.
on.
He would have
should
got
have
taken
Too
out
many
in
hard
round
shots.
Yeah,
12.
he should have
He would have
taken
got
a
taken
knee.
out in round
He should have
12. I
taken a knee.
guarantee it.
And after the
He should have
clinch,
taken a knee,
he
and
caught another one.
to me, it
Nah,
seemed
the
like he was
referee ain't gonna
How
let
almost
him
about
go out
this?
like that.
Usyk beat both of them handily. How
well.
about that,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
I don't think I need to see Usyk fight either
Listen,
one,
we
but I would
warriors.
say
I
We're
agree.
even if
boxers,
Parker
right?
won, do I really
Every stoppage
needed to see
to us
Usyk
as a
fight
boxer is
Parker?
gonna be
Because I
bad.
think
Y'all hear
You
Nuke
understand
though
what I'm
right
saying?
now? His
Caballero,
ankle is fucking trash.
I would have liked to see Caballero get the shot next, but if
Hold
he
on, hold
doesn't,
on.
I think Usyk
Hold on,
should
hold on. Why does
decisively
Brim
beat
keep, hold on, hold
Wardley.
on, hold
But
on. Brim
I
keep
can
having
see
all
I
these
can see
I'm
the
going
comments.
at your
argument
Well,
neck
for
why don't you
all
listen,
night,
Brim? Speak
nigga.
on
hold
it,
on, Brim.
Brim.
I can see
I'm
the
going at
argument
your
for
neck
both
all
sides.
night, dude. This shit
Parker,
right.
Wardley gets the shot
They
next.
don't call
Wardley
it.
100% gets the shot
Brim, I
next.
don't know. I can't
Put a
hear what you
fork
say,
in
but
Nuke right there. He
Parker
done.
was winning the fight, so I think he should have been given a chance to
What?
go out on his shield because it was a
Yeah,
big fight. But
yeah.
he wasn't exactly defending
I
himself
think you
like
have
that.
to give an 8 count though, if you ask me. But I'll make
No,
this clear.
there's no such thing as an 8 count in professional
Oh,
boxing.
no standing 8.
No, that's amateur boxing. If that was amateur boxing, but it's not in it, they would have stopped the fight a lot earlier. But I can see the argument because Wardley took a lot of big shots and he let Wardley continue when he could have stopped that.
I'll say this for me. Wardley 100% gets the Usyk fight next.
Yeah, he's got it.
Do you need a rematch, or are you good
I don't
on
think
that?
I don't think he's gonna win more than a round. Maybe not even a round.
I don't think you get a rematch in this fight because I think this loss for me is Parker
Yo,
done.
this is a Frank Warren special. Yo, he on it. Yo, let me tell you
Come
something.
on, man.
Frank Warren on this.
You guys had Parker was, he was a little
Frank
overhyped.
Warren
Yeah,
has
we
his
broke up.
best
Overhyped.
fucking Don King impression. Yo, Frank Warren on this shit right now.
Yeah, but did you guys watch the Ben Whittaker and what's the guy's name? Cameron fight. That was a really bad stoppage. This I don't think this is not in the same
No, Parker
stratosphere.
was winning the fight and was still ducking and fucking active. He was not
going live on
hurt to the
Monday?
point
I
where you
thought
start the
Parker
fight.
was.
Stop
I
the
thought
bullshit,
Parker
y'all
was
some
winning 6-4.
bullshit.
I thought Parker
You going live? You going live
Yeah,
on
he's going
Monday?
live. He's
Yes,
going live
sir.
Monday. Yes.
All right, man. I'm about to
I
step
thought
off,
Parker was
man. Hey,
6-4,
hey,
but I don't
Hickey,
think
I told you, and
people
just
act
for not
like Parker.
listening to me, listen,
Hey,
for not for
Supreme,
listening to
Supreme.
me.
Supreme, cut
Everybody,
the
hold on one
bullshit
second,
Hold
one
on,
out.
second.
Brim,
Supreme,
Prim,
get
hold
your
on,
ass
Brim, Brim.
off this
hold on one
motherfucker
second.
panel
Prim,
kicking
gotta
that
say this
bullshit
Hey,
before
Brim,
he
let me
off
goes.
of
talk, Brim.
hyping
Hold on,
some
hold on, hold
bullshit
on,
ass
Brim, hold
stopper
on.
like you
One
did
thing,
something.
one thing.
Fuck
You're
out of
going
here.
live Monday.
Hold on. Supreme is the guru of this show. I just want to
He
say
ain't no
Supreme is the
guru right
guru
now.
of
Let
this
me
He
talk. Let
shit.
me
rude
talk real
dude,
quick.
nigga. Fuck out of here.
Hold on 1 second,
Fuck
Brim.
out of
I
here.
just want to give this man his flowers because Preem is the guru of this shit.
That's
Nobody
my
calls fights
awful
like
gaze
Preem.
right there. You want to talk about he's a guru
That's
for
right. Check it
fucking
out. Check it
premature
out. Listen
stopping.
to this. I'm about to be out. I'll see y'all Monday. And Hickey, I told you it was going to
You're
happen.
right.
So
Yo, bro,
you
I can't wait till we
are
get up. I'm
the
gonna pull up. We gonna pull up in the bar in your
of the
hood. And I'm gonna tell you how
day.
much full of shit
I'll
you
see
are
you
right now,
guys
Supreme.
later,
Get the
yo.
fuck
I
out of
love
here.
y'all, man. I love y'all.
Can I
All
say?
right,
Can I
Preem.
say this?
And
Can I
yeah,
say
and Hit
this?
Kid was about to change his pick.
No, I think I would have still picked Parker. I'll be fair, but I would have been a lot less confident on it off the weight yesterday.
Was Parker being a little overrated?
No, Parker let himself down. Why come in heavy?
I thought Parker
Luke,
was
I
gonna
can't
win a
hear
tough
Hickey.
fight
This
and he was
last
gonna
time I
win
couldn't hear
UD, and that's what was
like I
about to
couldn't
happen
hear
to the
something.
bullshit
Parker came
stopping.
in
So
heavy.
jump
As
back
soon as
out
he
going
came in
slow.
heavy, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was going exactly how I thought it was gonna go to the bullshit stoppage. Parker was gonna win a tough fight,
I
and
think he
that's
would have
what it
got
should have
stopped in
probably
round
happened.
12. He would have got
He would
stopped
have
in
made
round
it through
12.
that and still won rounds at the back end.
No,
Y'all maximum cap.
Brim,
Yeah,
he would have been
Nuke
stopped
is
in round
fucking
12.
bullshit. Nuke
Brim,
is
he would have
peak
been
right
stopped
now.
in round 12. Brim, he would have been stopped in round 12.
Okay, I hear
He
you,
won't
kid.
survive in round 12.
Kid, you hit.
Body bag.
Yeah, sure.
Cook that fraud, Hit. Cook
Say
that
whatever you
fraud.
Brim,
like,
he was
dog.
done. He was
Cook
done.
Yep,
that
he was
fraud,
done.
Hit.
They were both done. They were both tired as fuck, bro.
Nah,
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
but Parker was
One of them was
done then.
throwing, the other one was
Spare me
eating
Parker
the
was
punches.
details,
done.
yo. Spare me the
Parker was
details of the
cooked.
bullshit y'all
Wardley,
He
kicking
was
right here.
finished.
Wardley answered in round 10 when he took big shots. Parker, to me, Parker was reacting different. So I think Parker was going to get knocked out. It's just
Yeah, round 12, he would have been stopped. I agree with him,
no,
mate.
I think he would have got knocked out in the same round, but I think he
You know what,
he
man?
could have
Fucking Jake
given.
Paul beats them both. How about that?
Fuck off. Fuck off. You should change your name to Brim full of shit.
Thank you. Body
I
bag.
gotta
Cook
match
that
y'all
fraud,
energy.
Hit.
Y'all so full of shit. I gotta match you with the full of shit them. You know what I mean?
Look, what happens is Brim's come on here and talks out of his ass every other day. And I
Yeah,
mean, look.
tell yourself whatever you want. How about you didn't even come up here and talk about the person you was vouching for? Fucking talking about he's official day one. Make a post talking about you going live and you don't even show up. You fucking ass motherfucker. Shut your ass up. Don't talk no shit right there. You better be humble.
Hold on, Brim. Something really came up with Clavo's baby mama. We had to handle
Yeah,
that.
no, that came up with your hands. Rosie Palmetto, motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
And so Monday we'll be live, Brim. Monday we'll be live.
Can I say this though?
Cool story, bro. I don't believe you. We need more people. Somebody cue the
Can I say
Jay-Z.
this off Brim's rant? Great fight for the heavyweight division to close out the year.
Why did they put it on pay-per-view though? That was such a good fight that they ruined it by putting it on pay-per-view.
Frank Warren
The undercard was
diabolical as
shit.
fuck, bro.
The zone. I don't know what the zone.
No, don't say the zone. Frank Warren, bro.
Frank Warren, Greensboro.
I agree. It's Frank
The
Warren,
zone is
but
part of that, dumbass.
the zone is the
Shut
one.
up. Don't call me a dumbass. You can't call nobody no names right now, motherfucker.
The zone just green lighted. The zone just gave the green light to Chisora and Dylan White.
Yo, they said that was gonna be pay-per-view, dog. They even fucking they wanted. They said there was gonna be no more pay-per-view. That was even worse, yo. These motherfuckers is bold
And Turkey, hold on, Turkey deserves criticism for this as well.
Yeah.
Everybody does. The entire sport of boxing is wilding right now.
And honestly, Brim really is full of shit. So.
Hey,
listen,
guys,
you can print if you want to. Me and you know what time it is right now, and your clock is striking 12, Cinderella.
I'll see you on Monday.
Fuck out of here.
I'll see you on Monday night, Blake.
Hold on 1 second, Hit. 1 second.
Have
1
you
second
gone in
before you
already?
go. Hold on 1 second before you go, Hit. I just want to say this. Antonio Garcia said this would have never happened to Deontay Wilder. Would happen to Joseph Parker tonight.
I guess.
Wilder would have knocked Wilder out.
Fabio Woodley knocked
Wilder would have knocked Wilder out. Wilder would have flatlined Wilder.
And the Gooch says, no surprise, Fight Sports is 0 for 7 in his predictions.
Damn.
He picked Parker. That's why he lost. And then Antonio has another one. He says Devin Haney is going to do the same thing to Brian Norman that Wardley did to Joseph Parker, and then Brim's going to be on his knees.
How about this, guys? Only response I got to that is Kawhi Leonard, Toronto Raptors, Dirk Nowitzki still playing for the fucking Dallas Mavericks, and fucking LeBron was on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was the last time Devin got a stoppage. Y'all can save me. Y'all can spare me with the bullshit. Y'all comedians in this bitch.
Yo, didn't Money Brown not reply?
No, he didn't reply. He didn't say nothing. Man, he's MIA for the last 2 weeks.
Did not reply.
Listen, I'm not Ash's biggest fan. I'm not Ash's biggest fan, but Money Brown's a bitch for them.
Yeah, well, how much
but listen here, kids. This one makes it bad, though. This one makes Nukes look bad because he made a post talking about how he was basically being a bandit and he put Nuke in his post, and that was 3 weeks ago. And Nuke didn't post nothing. Nuke right now is absolute puke. He's fucking horrible. He is not the landlord right now. He's a tenant. And matter of fact, if you're a landlord in this place, you can stay there and not pay rent. This motherfucker is a fucking trash can right now.
Hold on, Brim. I didn't see the post, Brim.
I don't give a fuck. I saw it. You should have saw it because you was vouching so hard for him. You should have seen the shit and posted shit and immediately went to bat, but you didn't. Right now, you looking real fugazi in these streets right now. So I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Look, no, you're right. You're right, Brim. I owe it to everybody to keep the same energy with Money Brown.
And you're not right now. You're not. You was hyping this motherfucker like he was the most official tissue, solid. He's one of the goats in the YouTube boxing community. He's official.
And look, the only thing about Money Brown is that I put him and Brim knowledge of boxing on the same level.
See, now you want to try to package me in the bullshit to try to throw a shot when the truth is, right now, you should be in a box of bullshit. You cannot talk no shit right now. You are not allowed to. You can try, but you are not allowed to right now. You are in the doghouse right now. The landlord right now is a tenant.
Hold on, Brim,
you're a tenant right now.
The eviction has been rescheduled for Monday along with Southpaw's ass whooping number 2. Brim, you can get that smoke as well on Monday.
Wait. Hold up. Is that bitch actually showing up on this channel again?
Hey, he's talking like he is, so we're gonna have Southpaw in the house.
God.
We're gonna call out Money Brown, and we're gonna bring Brim to the table, man, and see if Brim really.
No, I'm not. There's no point in bringing me to the table. You bringing me to the table with a bunch of suckers. No, thank you. You gonna sit with him because right now you looking like a sucker. So fuck what you talking about.
Can I end with this final word? Word?
Go ahead, hit. Hold on. Let Country say one thing. What's up, Country?
Go on, Country.
He's on mute. Yo, before you guys go, can I just ask you about the card?
Go ahead.
The card next month. Like that's the next big card, the November one. What do you think's the most likely guy to cause an upset on the card? Because there's some very good fights in it. You reckon Yard? Not Puma. Puma Martinez and I don't know
over Bam.
Yeah, I've seen Puma. I favor Bam as well, but I think that's more of an even fight.
I'll be dead serious on it. It is Yard. Because Haney Norman, you can't really call an upset because it's a 50-50 fight. They have Yard as a rank outsider against Benavidez.
I give Yard a puncher's chance, but
10-1, 13-2. I'm sorry, that's a joke. I think Yard should be an outsider 6-1. As for Hamed.
The thing I see with that fight is Yard's tendency to not he's very not busy, very economical. That's what I think could affect him.
Benavidez can outbox him. I'm not going to deny that. Here's my big crux over it. Can Benavidez get Yard's respect? Because if he can't, Yard's going to start punching with him all night long, Hamed.
These are both big guys, though. I know some people are saying Yard
but we've not seen Benavidez's power at 175 yet.
We haven't. Brim,
but he doesn't need to knock him down or out because if Brim's on mute. If Lyndon Arthur could get his respect.
Brim, I got a question for you. Brim, can you do something for me? Can you come off mute for 1 second, Brim?
He's on mute.
Can you read the comment for me, please, Brim?
He's still on mute.
Put it on the screen. I was getting hair from Nuke's baby mama. What did I miss my loves? Wow.
Yikes.
Okay.
All right, hit. You, Hamed, and my brother from another mother. Nuke's full of shit. You guys get the final words on this, man. Go ahead, fellas. Hit Kid, go ahead and give me your final thoughts.
Here's my final thoughts. Big win for the UK. Big upset win for the UK. Let it continue next month because I want to plan Ashi and Miraj's funeral on this channel. Please let it happen again next month.
And hold on. And look, I really don't like Devin Haney. I was rooting against him for Brian Norman, but there's this one sucker that really makes me hoping that Haney does the job. Because at first, I can't stand Devin Haney. And so the kind of cocksucker you got to be to make me root for Devin Haney, oh my gosh, I'm really between a rock and a hard place.
Nuke. Here's a question. What would you rather have? Would you rather have Devin Haney get knocked out so you can laugh at Devin Haney? Or would you rather have Brian Norman lose a beatdown of a decision so you can ruin Brim's life?
Look, as much pleasure...
You wouldn't be ruining me because at the end of the day, I'm a boxing fan, and I would be here front and center talking about what happened in the fight. So there's no shame in me because I've actually pointed out Brian Norman's deficiencies, and the beautiful thing about that, they know their deficiencies as well as a boxer because there's no perfect boxer. I keep it a buck. I don't do this fanboy shit. Y'all try to claim I'm a fanboy, but I keep it a bean, dog. I don't want to hear the bullshit y'all talking about right now. You can try to come at me, but at the end of the day, if he loses, I'm front and center. But I know he's not going to lose. But if he did, I'm here front and center because I can tell you about what happened in the fight.
Hold on, you made a great point. You made a great point. I would rather Devin Haney lose. As much pleasure as I would get from Brim's tears, I would rather Devin Haney lose. But hold on. But Brim is so sure he's going to get the ass kicking of the night if he don't fucking win. So we're going to find out. What's your final thoughts on this?
Hold on 1 second. I got to address Antonio. I'm not really laying down. I'm on my couch, Antonio. I'm on my black couch, Antonio. I'm not actually laying down. I'm just leaning up relaxing. Can I be able to do that without you fucking analyzing me, Antonio? Stop. Damn, hold up.
If Haney wins and it's like the Ramirez fight, that's not good for boxing. I don't rule out Haney because of Norman's competition. We could have found out how good Norman was with the Boots fight, but it's hard to engage. Yeah, it's hard to engage now. He hasn't really fought anyone, did he? But hopefully it's a good fight because I like that card. Some very good fights. But I'll catch you guys on Monday, all right?
All right, Ahmed. And look, now it's just me and Brim. The only thing I want to say is we will be live Monday. The eviction has been rescheduled to Monday for Money Brown TV. Look, Brim, you know me. You know I keep the same energy. You know I am. You know Money Brown got to get it. South Park got to get it. We got to talk boxing as usual. And there is one thing, just like, see, the difference between me is I'm not a fanboy. I'm a boxing fan. Just like when Brian Norman ducked Boots Ennis, I called it out and I kept it a buck. But then you get all these Brian Norman groupies.
I know about the fight and you didn't even know about it. I know about the fight when you didn't even know about it. I know about the fight when you didn't even know about it. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I knew about the fight when you didn't even know about it, dog. You didn't know about it until August the 27th. You didn't know about the fight until August the 22nd with the YSM interview. You didn't even know about the fight. I knew about it days before.
Why did you defend Brian Norman ducking Boots Ennis?
But because I knew details that showed more than what you think it was, and it wasn't a duck because they were still at the table and they got left at the table, and it was a lot of dynamics that you didn't understand. Because again, I knew things that you didn't know, and I don't call neither one a duck, especially the first situation. But at the end of the day, even if the fight had to happen, the belt wouldn't have been on the line, and the fight would have ended up being canceled because he would have ended up having to have surgery on his hands.
So that's why. And the only thing is, look, I'm going to tell everybody right now, Brian Norman Jr. Hold on, Brian Norman Jr. ducked Jerron Boots Ennis. Anybody else saying anything else?
That's cool. You believe what you like. You got that. Argue with Daryl Peoples, the IBF president. Don't argue with me because my information has been confirmed by the president of the IBF. So you can argue with him. You don't have to argue with me about it. It's all good. You can believe what you want. But at the end of the day, I try to understand the actual details of the business, and I don't get it all right all the time. And that's why I'm actually kind of fair-minded. And when I get the shit right, I tell you it's right. And then you can try to cap all you want. But one day I may be in a different position in this boxing game because I actually care about the actual sport and the details would come with it because there's a lot of bullshit to come with it.
You're,
At the
you're
end of
right.
the day.
You're right. You're right, Brim. You know, I
No,
respect you, Brim.
no, I'm wrong, Nuke. You're right. Just like Monty Brown's really official. Nuke's he vouched for Monty Brown like his official tissue. You know, Nuke is the realest.
Brim, I was wrong on that, Brim.
No. You right.
I was wrong on that one, Brim.
No, you right. You finna go debate with
on that one,
Southpaw.
Brim.
Listen, I'm gonna let it be known right now. Southpaw is a fucking cesspool. I can't get with it. I can't count on the total of my hands of how many videos I've watched from him. I see trails of him, and the disrespect level deserves type of ass beating that can't even be equated to. That's why I can't necessarily respect that man. He does things and it gets you views, but those are the type of people that to me, it's like D-Block. You're willing to sell your ass to get views. I'm not how I'm ever going to operate. I'm never going to operate to make up bullshit, say type of disrespect to that level. No, like I think Devin Haney's going to get knocked out, but you know what? I respect Devin Haney. I ain't like Devin Haney as a pugilist because no matter what you say, he is willing to make certain fights that makes me say a lot of these other motherfuckers would not do it. So win, lose, or draw, he's respected. So if he wins, he gets credit and respect. If he loses, he still gets respect. I'm not counting him out as trash can. That's the difference between me and a lot of these motherfuckers that be talking. So when y'all be coming at me with that bullshit, it be like water on a duck's back because I know what time it is. I don't care about that shit. Because I'm not a fanboy. I'm a boxing fan. See, I'm a supporter of Brian Norman Jr. Does that mean that he's going to win every fight? He's an abominable snowman? No. I root for him. I see aspects that I believe that he's improving to a certain level. But if he loses, we sit here and we talk about the fight at the end of the day because boxing is always first for me. Yeah. And Nuke right now, it's fugazi until he comes on Monday, and I want to hear him. I'm not even going to pull up. I'm just going to listen to him, and if he ain't official talking that live shit, it's puke. It's no more Nuke. It's puke. Change the N and replace it with a motherfucking P. And
one last thing, Grim. Do you think that if I don't go in on Money Brown, I'm giving him a pass and not keeping the same?
You already gave him a pass. Right now, you're just on recovery right now. You're just trying to save motherfucking face. It's been a month and fucking 12 days. What the fuck you talking about? And that shit happened on your motherfucking show. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me.
Hold on, Brim. Let me add this in. Do you have a prior bias against Money Brown?
It's not a bias. It's called an experience within the YouTube community. Some of the most disrespect I experienced in my early days in the YouTube community, Monty Brown was part of that. You got BFTB, Monty Brown. When you got one person saying, fuck your mom, fuck your dad, and this person, or the other person saying, I hope you lose your job because he's so fucking upset about a particular fighter that he roots for, that he's willing to personally disrespect somebody. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I let that shit go. We actually got to a point where when we did the battle bars and we talked, it was a respectful, cool level. But you're in a position where you know you're in the middle of something and you completely go this MIA on your own channel and everywhere else. And then you drop a video to Nuke basically saying you're a renegade to ducking your bets. So fuck what you talking about. And fuck what you talking about, Nuke. I'm not hearing that bullshit. That's why when you talk any shit to me, I'm just looking at you with a prune juice face.
Oh man. And look, Clavo says, what is the story this time? Clavo, the story is your baby mama got lined up. I hope
that's not the story,
okay.
Clavo.
I hope your baby mama's throat's
your
okay.
Baby mama told Nuke he a bitch and he ain't getting no pussy. He fucking booty holes a men right now. The way he moving is fucking fugazi. That's the story right now. Nuke is not a landlord right now. And if he's a landlord, you should move into his building because you can get an extension.
Brim, you really want us to go in on Money Bad, don't you?
No, I want no. It's too late now. Everything you do now is all fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. That's why I'm not going to even, when you do it, I'm not going to even pull up on the plane. I'm just going to watch and listen to hear you because it's all bullshit at this point, bro. You're doing this because it's forced, because you've been put on blast.
No, because I called that Money Brown. No, wait a minute, Brim. Hold on, Brim. I've called that Money Brown multiple times the last few weeks. but he ain't showed up. Every time Ashley mentioned it, it's not my. Hold on,
hold
on 1 second, Brim. Hold on 1 second. It's not my responsibility to keep track of a grown ass man. That's your fucking responsibility.
The bet happened on your channel. The bet happened on your channel.
Hold on, Brim. That's why I'm gonna roast his ass. Hold on, Brim. That's why I'm gonna roast his ass because it's been rescheduled to Monday. Now you know what you're gonna be doing when I'm roasting him? You're gonna be oiling down Brian Norman. That's what the fuck you gonna be doing. Sitting up here talking crazy. Look at it. Look at this man.
Bro, you right now you're oiling this whole situation right now. You're putting baby oil to try to grease yourself out. You're trying to wiggle yourself the fuck out of this bullshit you done got yourself in. Don't try to deflect, motherfucker.
Put the turtles in the chat. Put the damn turtles in the chat.
You can put whatever. Won't you put the fraud, the clown shows in the chat, the fraudulent in the chat, the tenant, because he's not the landlord, he's a fucking tenant right now. And if he's a landlord, everybody should fucking camp out and have squatters' rights on Nuke's channel right now. It's squatters' rights on this motherfucker right now.
Now what you gonna do, Brim? What you gonna do, Brim? If Money Brown shows up Monday to check your ass, what you gonna do?
First of all, the only thing he can be able to check is his own situation. He can't check me at this point. He just can handle this shit and keep it moving and be humble. There ain't no checking me at this point. So everything that you're saying, and even that hypothetical, is putting you deeper in the hole that you were already in. The fact that you went that route tells me everything I need to know, Nuke, and that's why you're further burying yourself in the hole right now. Stop while you're behind. What the fuck are you doing, Nuke? Handle your business Monday and call out the person that made a bet on your channel and didn't pay and has not shown up. Don't come in unbiased, crazy ass Brim. That is not equivalent to a good decision for your ass right now. Right now, you should not do that because it's not official. You know what to do and you know when it's official. So stop what you're doing now. My name is Luke is full of shit because it's the truth. You're full of shit right now.
And I agree. And look, shout out to my brother Jigglypuff Tough, one of my OGs, man. And I like to send a get well to Clavo's baby mama's throat. I hope her throat recovers at 100% capacity. I hope that Brim's anus recovers after this Brian Norman visit that he had.
Wow.
I hope that recovers. And Money Brown, I'm on your neck. Come Monday,
no,
the landlord is back.
You ain't no shit. And listen, I don't give a fuck what bet you got. When Norman knock out Haney, you gonna show your motherfucking face. When Norman knock out Haney, I don't give a fuck what bet you got. We don't gotta have a bet. You gonna just show your motherfucking face. If you gonna show your face, you will never see me again. You gonna show your face when Norman knocks out Haney. And you matter of fact, when you show your face, you gonna show it laying on a fucking pillow. Get the fuck out of here. Who you playing with?
And ladies and gentlemen, that's turtle power, ladies and gentlemen. That's turtle power.
No, it ain't turtle power. It's unbiased Brim. Because I am my name. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. My name is my name in my Marlowe voice.
I agree. No, Brim, let me give you some credit. No, look, Brim is my guy. He's right. He is unbiased Brim. Because when he meat rides Brian Norman Jr., he said he's unbiased. Meat riding is not unbiased.
Give me examples of me meat riding Brian Norman. Give me examples. Give me examples of me meat riding. Give me examples. Can you tell me that I've never said that Jeff Anderson win the fight? Let me give you an example. Look, I'm not done. Shut up, Nuke. Shut up. No, I'm not done. I'm not done saying what I'm about to say.
No, hold on, Brim. He ducked a career high payday. That's meat right.
Have you ever heard unbiased Brim say there's a way Devin Henderson can win? Yes. Has unbiased Brim said Norman has weaknesses? Yes. As unbiased Brim said Norman is not a finished product and he's continuing to grow as a fighter? Yes. Thing is, I keep it a beam, bro. I just know what I know because boxing is 80 to 90% mental. And when you talk about that aspect, you know who has the mental edge going into this fight. So don't stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me. Please.
Has Brian Norman been at this level before?
You mean what level?
The level against a fighter like Devin Haney, has he been at
Check
this
this
level
out. Check
before?
that. You want to know something when it comes to levels? When we talk about levels is actually part situations and circumstances. When Devin Haney is fighting Brian Norman in Saudi Arabia with 6,000 people, it ain't gonna be a whole bunch of Devin Haney fans screaming for him, saying, "Oh, Devin Haney, you jam so great." No, that's not happening.
Fans can't fight for you, Brim.
I'm not done, motherfucker. But Brian Norman actually
can't fight for you, Brim.
I'm not done, you motherfucker.
Your
Brian Norman actually went to hostile territory as an underdog and won a fight. So I don't think it's anything outrageous and outside of the norm, because Devin Haney doesn't pose a risk like he's going to knock me the fuck out. No, the thing is he can outbox you and make you frustrated and make it a boring fight. So at the end of the day, your goal is to make him uncomfortable, fight your fight, make him dictate to your terms. That's the bottom line. We're going to keep it a bean over here. We don't play bullshit fugazi games. We don't.
The problem.
I'm a boxing fan.
Hold on, Brim. Let me respond to this.
What you're talking about.
Hold on, Brim. The problem that I have with that analysis, I asked you a simple question, Brim. I said, has he fought at this level? You spent 10 minutes meat riding, talking around the topic.
Because Devin Haney on the level. Because Devin Haney is not really the level that you think he is.
Meat riding.
Devin Haney is a good fighter with no excellent characteristics. He has a lot of characteristics.
You sit up here meat riding Brian Norman for no reason. All you have to say is, yes, he's fought at this level. No, he has not. But you couldn't answer a simple question because you want to ride this man's meat. And Judgment Day is coming soon, Brim. Be here Monday.
You don't even believe what you're saying. You don't even believe what you're saying. You don't even believe what you're saying, man. You don't even believe this shit. You don't even believe it. I'm out here. You're motherfucking buster, bro. You don't even believe the shit you're saying to me, bro. Listen, one love to everybody. Love to boxing. Today was a great fight. Shitty stoppage. And let's continue. We got more action for November. It's a lot of good fights. We got fucking Ortiz versus Lubin. Yep. We got the Saudi card. And you know what I'm mad about? I heard about Fulton and motherfucking O'Shaquie may not happen because they probably shortchanging them on the money. Boxing is diabolical than the motherfucker. I'll holler at you motherfuckers.
And the only other thing that Brim needs to fight is substance and alcohol abuse, because he's struggling with that one right now. Shout out to everybody. See you guys Monday. We'll be back live.